Alright, in today's video guys, we've got the new LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Super EZA here, which I haven't really looked at too much into what he does. I would hope he does a lot more than what he did after his EZA. Because initially, his EZA was good, like his first one, not the Super one. It was good initially, but it wasn't like super, super broken sort of thing, which is obviously a little bit disappointing. But hopefully Super EZA is a lot better, so this is a team I'll be using here. I think we'll do this fairly easily. Basically, for these Super EZAs, all you have to really do is make sure you bring units from whatever category. So I think this one was Android / Cell Saga, and also EZA units, right? And then obviously for this, because this one's an LR one, of course. If you have a legendary power link activated, so obviously bring LRs, you get the extra damage boost as well, and I think also defense, if I'm not mistaken. So pretty much these cells here, you can pretty much get a fair bit done. But I actually noticed the new LR Gohan does actually more damage than the EZA ones, which is a bit weird. I'm not too sure if that's a bug or something, because I would expect the other ones to do more. Because like, as you saw there before, like the physical LR cell didn't really do that much damage. Like, he did a bit, but it wasn't like super ridiculous. But when we do get up to Gohan, he does do a lot more damage here. I usually do these videos sort of live recording, like doing the test runs live. But sometimes during the EZAs, I don't get all the missions done, because sometimes I forget to do, the time mission and stuff like that. So this one I've actually got all of it done one go, luckily, with this team. So you'll see Gohan here do a lot more damage than Cell, but maybe that's just because stats and all that's a bit better. But I would think because of EZA and all that sort of stuff, like I said before, the boost, they would do a little bit better. But I think he does, what, 2 health bars or something? Yeah, 2 and a bit health bars. It's pretty ridiculous how good this Gohan is. I actually want to try and get more dupes of him if I can, but I'm not going to get super deep on the banner as well. But he can cook very well. I think he does like nearly 3 or 4 additional super attacks, which I don't know if that's because of the bug still, or that's just because that's what he's got built into him. But yeah, I know I have seen the tech cell, which we'll take on that in the same video as well. I have seen some of him, like what he does in like stats wise, and he does look really impressive. So, but I haven't seen much of Gohan here, so I don't know if Gohan's the same. But like, Cell looked pretty impressive with stats and all that. Like, defense was like incredibly high after like a few supers in that. So hopefully this Gohan is going to be the same, but we'll see, right? But other than that, the only other thing I don't like about Super EZAs is you don't get many stones. I think in total you get 5. I think if I'm not mistaken, you get 2 from the missions, and then you get 3 from first clearing it, right? But you also get a lot of medals, which is why I try and get all the missions done one run. So we're going to get that done pretty easily, which I think we do collect here just to sort of show. Yeah, as you can see, all the missions done pretty easily. Now, the Cell one here, same thing again. I think the Cell one was I wouldn't say harder, it's just I got very unlucky at the start. Like, if you get a lot of purple orbs for the Goku Black here, he could just absolutely nuke this event. But as you can see, first turn here, I got, shafted on rotation, but I sort of made do of it. I mean, we still got the missions done, which is sort of the main thing I was looking at getting done. Now, there is other teams that you could use for this, obviously. But the team that I got here, because I've got every LR in the game, so pretty much the ones that have EZA'd in that, or the ones that are going to be helpful for this EZA, well, for the last one I probably should mention. Yeah, so that's pretty much the max out team you can probably use to do it. You can bring other units, of course, but the thing is that I looked at is I wanted to get all the missions done, and just to show, yep, if you want to do a strictly Android / Cell Saga team, this is the team they can use, sort of thing. I can't remember what category the Cell one was. Future Saga, yeah, it was Future Saga, I should have realised that with the team. But yeah, Future Saga wasn't too bad as well. It's just there's not many good units to bring. But this to me did do pretty well. Like I said, if I got lucky at the start with orbs and that, and also the rotation, I probably could have got this done in like maybe 2 turns. I can't remember how many turns we took on this. But I think you can get easily 2 turns if you get lucky with orbs and that. So I guess you could bring an orb changer if you really wanted to. but I don't think it's going to really help out too much in the long run when you think about it. So, as you can see, this Goku Black does pretty well, you know. I think I built mine with a few more additionals than most people did, just because how hard he hits. I think it's good for these sort of events. But yeah, like I said, if we had better rotations, I think, or even if we brought more like a more villain side, so more extreme side. So if we brought probably the transforming Goku Black, even though he's not the best, I think for this EZA he would be fine, but he'd be a really good linking partner for the Goku Black there, the LR one. So I think he would be a bit better to run if we went with that sort of route. But at the same time, I don't know how well he's gonna cope if we get supered. Even though he'll have type advantage, I'm not too confident on his defense for this sort of thing, because it is a Super EZA, right? If it was a normal EZA, I'd probably risk it. But Super EZA, there's a good chance he actually might die. Or make us like take a lot of damage. Even though, as you can see, he wasn't really taking much at all. I think the Super we took a little bit. Yeah, we took a bit from that Super. So just imagine if we had Goku Black there, the Imp one, like, we probably would have been cooked. But this rotation here, this is sort of what I wanted from the start. If we had this from the start, and then we kept the same rotation as the second turn, I think we would have done this with ease. I don't think we would have had any problem with time. I mean, we did get it in the time that we got all the missions done. But to get it done faster, if we got lucky at the start, I think we would have been fine. But as you can see, good crit there. But so yeah, that's the teams there. If you guys need any more help with team builds, stuff like that, just leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to help out as usual. And yeah, if you guys like this video, you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.